there, fellow restorers. We're back at it this week with our Restoration Daily podcast. And today I wanted to just come to you. I've been reading in various different areas of Scripture over the last little bit. And one of the areas is some of the Psalms. And I have really just enjoyed getting to jump into some of these Psalms, especially some of the Psalms that I quite frankly, don't always read all the time and don't always engage with all the time. And a couple of days ago, I was reading through some of the Psalms, and I came across Psalm 85. It's probably not a psalm that you are very familiar with. It's probably not one that you think of very often, and it's an interesting one because it's one of the later Psalms. It's probably written a little bit later on in Israel's history. This is not one of David's Psalms. It comes after him. And it probably comes during a time where things weren't always so great in the nation of Israel at the time. That there might have been some difficulties, some stuff that maybe from outside, some stuff from within. But starting in verse 4 of Psalm 85, it gave me words for a prayer that really is my prayer for our day and our age and our circumstances that we're living in today. It says, "Now restore us again, O God of our salvation. Put aside your anger against us once more. Will you be angry with us always? Will you prolong your wrath to all generations? Won't you revive us again, so your people can rejoice in you? Show us your unfailing love, O Lord, and grant us your salvation." Folks, I think as I talk to folks and individuals, I sense there's this sincere longing, I think, in a lot of people in the church for restoration, for renewal, for revival, whatever words you want to use to describe a new movement of God's Spirit pouring out, where we would see people come to faith, where we would see people who maybe have fallen away come back to the faith, where we would see people who maybe their faith has become lukewarm, kind of things to be stirred in them. And yet, I also think it's interesting that I don't think as many of us pray for this as often as maybe we should, or maybe as often as we would like to think that we do. And so, here's just my quick encouragement today, is that these words reminded me that, you know what, to be praying for the restoring of things, to be praying for the renewal of things, to be doing that continually, to be praying that God would bring about revival, and not to say it has to be the way that I think it needs to be, but to let him do his thing and to be praying that his Spirit would pour out anew across this land. And so, fellow restorers, let's be prayers for this restoring and renewal and revival. And as we do that, maybe, just maybe, God will give us eyes to see his kingdom come and his will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Hope you have a great day, and we'll be back at it tomorrow.